Good morning guys, how are we all? Welcome to a new vlog. I don't know why I'm sat like this, kind of look like I'm about to start running a race. I can assure you I'm not. I hope we're all very, very good. I have just had the most exciting delivery. Comes inside this box. A clue is the name on the shoe box. And I've tried them on and they look amazing, but I can't show you guys because my toenails are so embarrassingly bad, like they cannot see the light of day, that I need to go and get a pedicure before I show you these heels. But you need to see them because they're a joke. But before we go, I'm actually gonna make some lunch. Then we're gonna get our toes done. Then I'm gonna do this unboxing. I'm a chef. Well, my salad was pretty good. I wish I had cooked the prawns though. I mean, they were cooked already, but I wish I'd like warmed them up. But other than that, it was delicious. I'm now walking to the nail salon. Do you know what? The weather is just so gloomy. I feel like this has honestly been, weather-wise, the worst summer on record in the UK. Like, it's actually been tragic. This is how the sky looks every single day. Like, where is the sun? And I have a whole, like, hoodie on, and I'm actually not even hot. Like, I need a jacket. I always look at the baths in this shop. Like, look at this gold bathtub, guys. I mean, how incredible is that? And also this shower. Can you see this glass shower here? It kind of looks like the elevator in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The baths in here are just insane. Look at that one over there. Beautiful. One day, I'll have one in my house. I always look at the colours, even though I just know I'm going to get drenched. They have so many colour choices though in here, it's actually kind of overwhelming. Like, there's more. So look at these, they're all kind of like pearlised. How cool does that look? It actually rained since I've been in the nail shop. Honestly, it's like a September's afternoon. Anyway, let's run home, and now my toes are all painted. I can't wait to show you my shoes. I'm back and my toes are looking considerably better. And I can now show you what's inside this box. First of all, I feel like I need to light a candle. Let's set the mood. By the way, these rechargeable electric candle lighter things are a game changer. You just charge it up. You don't need matches, you don't need a lighter. This is all you need. Anyway, what is inside this box is the most beautiful pair of shoes, and they're actually from Farfetch because this part of the video is very proudly in collaboration with them. I've worked with them for many years now, so I'm sure most of you have heard of them before, but Farfetch is one of my absolute go-to websites for shopping designer online. They stock so many different brands and so many different products from menswear, women's wear, children's wear, homeware and beauty. And over the years, I have bought many of bags, shoes, clothes and even candles and much more. The delivery is always great, super quick, and it's very rare I don't like what I bought, but sometimes it might not fit properly, but the returns are super easy and stress-free, and I feel like that's a really big thing when you're shopping online, especially if you've never seen it in real life or tried it on. You always want that peace of mind you can return it easily if you need to. And another reason I shop with them so much is because quite often they have things that are sold out in other places, and the reason for that, by the way, you're now seeing two boxes, but the reason for that is because they work with boutiques from all around the world. So the item you're after might be sold out in the UK, but they might have stock of it in Italy. And then Farfetch will use one of their boutiques in Italy to ship it to wherever you are. So they truly are a great place to shop designer online. Now, in this first box are actually a pair of shoes that most of you, if you've watched my videos, may have seen already, but I just want to kind of refresh your memory on the shoes that I wore for my birthday. And these were actually my first ever pair of Jimmy Choos. And to be honest, these have started my whole kind of love affair for Jimmy Choo. I had a party for my 30th and I wore these all night long. I kid you not, I put them on at 6 p.m. I took them off, I think it was like 3 or 4 a.m. and my feet were fine. They didn't hurt. They were so comfortable. And that's when I knew I love Jimmy Choo. Not to mention, they also make some of the most beautiful shoes in the world. So these were my party heels, and they're also available on Farfetch. They have an amazing selection of Jimmy Choos on their website. As you can see, they're totally crystal embellished, and they are pretty unreal. But once I'd worn them and realised how comfortable they are, I knew I wanted another pair of Jimmy Choos that were a little bit more wearable. Because although these are beautiful, they're kind of a lot. With the bright pink and the sparkles, they're not really something you can wear on every night out. So I went on the hunt for something a little bit more wearable and subtle, shall we say. And that is when I saw these on Farfetch and here they are. I'm sorry. I'm just not over how beautiful these shoes are. So they are a suede peep toe, but then the toe is square, stiletto. And actually you might have noticed that the strap on these are actually the same as the strap on the pink pair. So they're full diamante and then they just do up on the side. And then if I turn so you can see the back of the heel, the whole stiletto is crystal embellished. And so far my experience from just trying them on and kind of walking around the house to check on sizing, which by the way, as far as sizing goes with Jimmy Choo, my experience has been they fit very much true to size. My pink ones, I went half a size up in them and I kind of regret it because they are a little bit too big. With the black pair I went with my regular size and I feel like they fit perfectly. And I'd always been told Jimmy Choo made comfortable heels. And I'm not saying I didn't believe it, but let's face it, no heels are really that comfy. But after wearing these all night long, it made me realise they don't just make beautiful heels, but they also make comfy ones as well. Oh wow, the sun has actually decided to come out for all of 30 seconds. But I know I'm going to get so much wear out of these. The fact they're black, they're going to go with so much. I feel like they're very classy, they're classic, and I'm just absolutely in love with them. Like imagine them just with a very simple black dress. I feel like they're perfect. By the way, they do actually do this style in different colours. So if you're into the style but you feel like you've got too many black pairs of shoes or just black isn't your thing, they do quite a few different colours. I will leave links to both pairs of heels in the description box down below, as well as a link. Look at this sunshine, guys. Sorry, this is great. But I will leave a link as well to the Farfetch website so you can go and check them out as well. Anyway, now the sun is shining, we're gonna go to Sainsbury's. Just so glamorous. We're gonna go to Sainsbury's and I need to buy some new pots and pans and some dinner for this evening. Shall I tell you all what my dumbest purchase of all time was? And I'm gonna be truthful about this. Really, it was such a bad purchase, was this car. Honestly, the worst thing I ever bought. Not because it's not a nice car, like Range Rover, Land Rover. They're great cars, beautiful drive, stunning interior, I love it. However, when I bought it, thought I was going to be moving out of London 3 months later, and it hasn't gone to plan. So now I have this gigantic car, which is so annoying to drive around London, that it's just a complete waste of money and a waste of everything. And I really need to get rid of it because I'm going to be in London for at least another 6 months. And in the meantime, this car is just so unnecessary. And it's just one of my biggest, well, I'd never really have regrets. And obviously if everything had gone to plan, I wouldn't have regretted the purchase because I'd have lived somewhere where I'd have been driving around a lot, had more space, you know how it goes. But given the fact that things hadn't gone to plan, I do regret buying this car so much, honestly. It's a shame though, because it's lovely. But yeah, I really need to get rid of it, and hopefully I will do that in the next month or so if I actually pull my finger out and make that happen, because doing stuff like that is so time consuming. But seriously, it needs to be gone. Which, talking about moving, remember the house that I loved, put in an offer, then someone outbidded me, then it sold, then it came back on the market, and then it came off the market again? Well, it's now back on the market again. And I love that house so much. It's like, it's perfect. Honestly, it's such a perfect house for me. But I think the fact that it's obviously, well, I don't think it's actually been on the market for about the last 8 months, or 6 months at least. It's not been on the market for. But I think the fact they're struggling to sell it is just a telltale sign it's not really the best buy. It's such a beautiful house, and that's why I love it. Like the interior of it, even the exterior, like it's honestly so nice. And I really wouldn't have to do a lot of work to it if I was to get it. However, it's not really in the best location. Like the location's not the worst, but it's really not the best. It's kind of like the best house, not on a bad street, but like it's the best house on the street, where really, I think I've said this so many times before, I'm sorry, I'm like a broken record, but you kind of want to get the worst house on a good street. But in terms of my budget, which I'm kind of starting to realise that I think I need to, how can I explain, like I need to decide what I really want and what I'm willing to kind of sacrifice on a little bit, because my budget doesn't really meet my standards that I have in my head. But yeah, I mean, part of me is just thinking, do I go with this house? Like, do I go and look at it again? Like, I honestly loved the interior and it's such a beautiful house. But will I regret it given like the location? How can I explain, right? The location's not bad in terms of like commute, train and etc, but it's just not like the most desirable area, let's say. I don't know, I look at it every single day I look around the rooms and I'm just like, it'd be so easy if I moved there. So easy. But then would I live to regret it? Anyway, that was very much off on a tangent. Just from me telling you how, yeah, much I regret buying this car. I really do. But whatever, it's only a car. I can get rid of it. I'm now actually at Sainsbury's. And I need to buy pots and pans, knives. I need to get a new knife set. And I need dinner for tonight. Always feel so grown up and that I have my life together when I remember to bring a bag. So not long ago, God, this is really riveting content right now, guys, but not long ago I bought a Tefal saucepan. I think it was this one, and it is the crappiest thing I've ever bought in my life. It just burns everything, and that's not even my cooking skills, it's that. I want to stay away from anything that's got this sort of black film on it, because it just all comes off. Well, none of it matches, which just kind of give me the ick, but it will do, you know, it's fine. It will do. I'm now getting some utensils. I actually do have these, but I feel like I need to get another one of these because I've only got one and it's kind of scratching the pan. I'm gonna get some tea towels as well. These are pretty. Look at the size of this mango. Look at it, it's freaking huge. I am buying all of this random stuff because, well, let's ignore the Mars ice cream and the frozen fish. I want to make this recipe. It's from the Nutritionist. And it looks so good, so I'm going to try and attempt to make this tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes, guys. I'm home. I've unpacked the shopping. Please ignore the mess in the background if you can see it. Let's just cover that. I'm actually about to go to the gym because I haven't been today and I'm on a mission at the moment, so let's go. I'm hoping by the time I get home Reese has made the dinner. Good morning, guys. I'm sorry I left you yesterday. I always say this in my vlogs, like, I'm sorry I left you, like, blah blah blah, but actually I was gonna say I'm sorry I left you yesterday, but it was actually 2 days ago. Today is currently Wednesday and the last time I saw you was on Monday. Well, it's only one day, but anyway, yesterday I had a very much an admin day. I also went to the gym. I've been to the gym again this morning. Who am I right now? This gym girl, which by the way, I've just finally filmed I filmed something that I kind of mentioned in another video that I was gonna do and then I never did it, and I kind of thought I was going to become this like gym healthy girl, and it didn't happen. This was a few months ago, but I'm actually back in the headspace again. I've actually now filmed the video that you're potentially one day going to see, if it ever sees the light of day, who knows. But I'm actually cringing at myself at what I've just filmed. But anyway, you never know. Hopefully that video will drop one day because then I'll look significantly, I really struggled to say that, but a significant difference. Whatever, I will look different. Hopefully. Anyway, yeah, so I just filmed that. So that's what I've been doing. I've not been doing anything exciting, but do you know what? I hate mentioning the weather in my vlogs because I do it all of the time, but the weather is stunning today, like beautiful, stunning weather. And I'm actually gonna go for a big long walk to, well, I was gonna go to South Ken, but because I've got some stuff to return to Massimo Duty, which I tried on in my last vlog. But now I'm thinking I might walk to Central. I'm unsure, but yesterday I did actually nip to the shops as well because tomorrow I'm shooting some content and I wanted to pick up some new bits, especially as we're like creeping into autumn now. I'm also going to change this rail behind me here to a kind of like new in autumn rail. I'm also going to have a big clear out of my wardrobe in this next week and get rid of any stuff that I didn't wear last autumn winter, because I always think in my head, if I didn't wear it last autumn winter, I'm not going to wear it this one. So I'm going to do that at some point this week. Let me quickly show you what I picked up from the shops. It wasn't really too exciting. Haven't even tried any of it on yet. So I'll quickly try it on with you. And then we're going to go out for the day. Just made myself a little green juice before we get started. It's actually kind of nice, you know. I did banana, spinach, 1 teaspoon of almond butter, 3 cubes of ice, flaxseed, hemp seed, oh, and half almond milk, half water to kind of make it a little bit runnier. Okay, so I got some bits from COS. And I also got some bits from Zara, which I haven't shopped. I say I haven't shopped at Zara in ages, that's probably a lie. But I haven't properly shopped at Zara in a while. Okay, from And Other Stories, I got this from The Ordinary, which is ordinary. Did I say that weird? It's basically, I think it's called, yeah, glycolic acid. There should be a top for this. Oh yes, here. And this is so random, but it's really good at nighttime for putting on cotton wool and putting it on your armpits, and it stops your armpits smelling like a BO. which is like kind of gross to even say that, but I don't know what it does. Apparently it balances like the something levels of whatever. I'm just lying even if I say I know what I'm talking about. I don't. But that, and also the Rendu one, which is actually here. This is their Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. But like the glycolic from Ordinary, it's really good on your armpits. I got this skirt from And Other Stories, which I'm going to put on. I feel like it might be too long and too small. I got it in a size 8, and I've really not been in size 8 clothing for like the last 6 months, but we'll give it a go. To my absolute shock, I've managed to get it done up. However, I can't really walk. It is really tight. But my vision was with these shoes, which are my Adidas Sambas, this belt, which is my YSL belt. By the way, the reason I didn't pick this skirt up in a size 10, which is pretty much my usual size, is because they didn't have it. Size 8 was the biggest they had, so that's what I went with. I think the skirt is just too tight, like it's completely cutting me off, and I just don't really know, is this my vibe? Is this my vibe? I don't really think it's my vibe. I think it's just I've seen other people wearing these skirts and they look really good, and then I just thought, you know what? Maybe I need one. I actually have a cream one from Very, which I love. It's a little bit shorter than this. I don't know. What do we think? I feel like it's... maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing I got. There's all like sand in the pocket of these jeans. What the hell? Like seriously, there's literally like this like gritty stuff in there. What is going on? They were $29.99 and I picked them up in a size 38, which is a size 10. Okay, so now the jeans are on. It gives me like a little bit of a base to show you the bits that I got from COS. Now actually, most of these things are really boring because they're actually just t-shirts, exactly the same as the t-shirt I have on right now. But I am the queen of a t-shirt. If you watch my vlogs, if you follow me on Instagram, you might notice that the majority of my outfits are based around a t-shirt. I just love wearing them. They're comfy, they're like clean, they're classic, but the only thing is with me is I love them to be fresh, so I do end up buying a lot of t-shirts. I, over the years, have bought t-shirts from everywhere. ASOS, Zara, Topshop, New Look, like Arket, Mango, like everywhere that sells a white t-shirt, And Other Stories, I have tried them. And I would always used to say that my favourite place to buy a t-shirt was Arket, and they do amazing t-shirts. Heavy, I think they're like called Heavy Duty, or they're Heavy something, whatever. The heavy ones are so nice, like lovely, but sometimes they're a little bit too heavy. And then I found COS t-shirts, and honestly I could not say better things about COS t-shirts. They are genuinely the best I've found. I love the neckline on them. Like, I'm going to show you a little bit up close. Like, they just have this really basic neckline, but they come up, I mean, I've got one on right now. They're just like the right cut, the right fit. This is how long they come down, so they're not too long. They're just perfect, and the material is super soft as well. I love them. Genuinely the best t-shirts ever. If you're thinking about getting a t-shirt, get them from COS. They do them in so many different colours. But anyway, I picked up a black one, like another black one. I already have, I kid you not, like 10, but anyway. And I also got 2 new white ones. I mean, I'm not going to try them on because you can see the t-shirt on me right now. Genuinely, COS t-shirts, the best. But something else I picked up from COS was this. It looks huge. Okay, I didn't even try this on. I should have tried it on because it was just a jacket, and I could have quite easily tried it on in the store. But this is a bomber jacket. It is in a size small. I got a small because I thought it looked really big on the hanger, and it looks absolutely massive now. I'm kind of thinking, no, guys. Number one, it's very big, which I don't mind things when they're oversized. As you all know, I'm the queen of everything oversized. But I just feel like this is a load of nothing. And also, personally, I don't like all these silver studs down it. It would be so much nicer if it didn't have all this silver. Like, look at this, what's going on. I don't like this. It's not for me. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment, isn't it? I feel like it's a no. Okay, that was a flop. Let me try on this shirt, which I got from Zara then. We're going to have to ignore that underneath this, I've got on a black bra, which, by the way, is one of the Skims bras, which I bought a few months back. And do you remember I didn't moan, but I just said how expensive Skim stuff is. Like, the thongs are £18 a thong, guys. But I'm actually really, like, pissed off I'm going to tell you this. but they're worth every penny. I mean, maybe not worth every penny, but genuinely, Skims, the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn in my entire life. And now I want to chuck out all of the knickers I have and just replace all of them with Skims. They are so comfy. I understand the hype. Are they worth £18? I think it's still very steep, but I'd say they're great, and I've got one of their bras on. Really, really love them. I don't know what's going on with this sleeve over here. I love this. This is such a nice little outfit. Do you know what? I'm going to a christening on... Do you get dressed up for a christening? Do you think this is too casual? Maybe I should be wearing more than this. But I'm going to a christening on Sunday, and maybe I should wear this to the christening. It's like an outdoor sort of... I need to actually text my friend. Maybe, is jeans suitable for a christening? I've never been to a christening before, is that weird? I've just never been. Anyway, very basic, but this is how I'd style this. Like this, and maybe a belt. This is kind of a cute outfit. I like this. I mean, it's very, very just, you know, what is it? It's a white top with a pair of jeans. I mean, it's nothing new, but I think this looks really nice. I like this a lot. Hi guys. I feel like after the last clip in this vlog, if I remember rightly, I was at home trying things on, and I think I said I was going to the shops. Then this clip now isn't really gonna make much sense, because I'm gonna show you where I am. I am currently here. Here I am. I feel like if you watch my vlogs for any amount of time, you know exactly where this is. I don't know if my camera's got a good enough zoom. Let's give this a go. Okay, can you see this faint line here? Can you see this here? I don't know if you can see it, my screen's too small. But that's France. How crazy. You can see it much clearer in real life, but yeah, that's the coastline of France over there. And where I am is at home in Kent. Dad, would you like to be on the vlog?
No.
Why are you running away? Come back!
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Just played golf. Been very warm today. Played like, not very well.
No?
No.
Oh, did Angus beat you?
No, I beat him. He played even worse.
Oh really?
I think the holiday and split didn't do him too good.
Oh, good.
In terms of alcohol consumption.
And we're going to dinner tonight.
We are. We're going to dinner tonight with my beautiful daughter.
Stephanie's not coming. So yes, I'm at my parents' house in Kent. One of my kind of things that I really wanted to do more was make more time to come home, because I felt like there was a period where I hadn't been home as often as I'd like. So I actually have ended up coming home. How many times I want to say the word home? I've come home a lot more this summer. By the way, let's ignore my nail, it's just terrible. But yeah, I've come home a lot more this summer, and I just, do you know what, I actually really like it down here. It's so weird, for all these years I used to resent living where I did and where I grew up, and now I blooming love it. It's just such a nice place. I think I've said that on many vlogs now, but really, yeah, I miss down here. And so whenever I can, I love to come down here, chill out, see my family and spend the weekend here. Although I didn't actually come down until this morning. So today is actually currently Sunday, which hopefully this video is going to go live today, fingers crossed. We've actually had kind of a busy weekend. I went to a festival on Friday where Stormzy performed, and then, which was actually really good, but it rained like crazy. Saturday we went to a friend's 30th birthday meal, and today I'm actually going to a christening. So that's really nice. It's been a weekend of seeing lots of people, but it's not been a weekend of vlogging very much. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Even though I'm now in Kent, I realised I kind of left the vlog in London and didn't pick it back up. And I've come to edit this vlog and realised I didn't finish it off, but it's also not that long. And I feel really bad about that it's not as long as my usual vlogs, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. I would have taken you along to the christening today, but truthfully, I don't really think there's going to be much to see. And I've mentioned it many times before, a lot of my friends don't want to be on social media. So, you know, it's a time where the camera is put away. But yeah, as always, I hope so much you've enjoyed this video. I promise my next one will be a little bit longer and we'll catch up properly then. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, be safe, and I shall see you in my next vlog. Lots of love, guys. Bye bye.